All right, we've got a 60 card deck, and we've got the deck master here. What is up, Glad Dad?
Nothing.
Nothing but getting fourth placed with this monstrosity. Tell us a little bit about it.
It's 60 cards and it plays 3 different engines. It plays Generators, Numerons, and Eldlich.
Wow. Break it down for us. Tell us what kind of synergies you got in here and how it functions.
Okay. I mean, between like just the fact that you have a lot of 1-card starters, you play 6 different field spells. So I mean, they don't really clash at all. You just got to be careful with the Eldlich part of the engine because they can be where you can only special summon Eldlich or zombies. You can only attack with zombies and stuff like that. So you just got to be careful when you're activating certain cards. But most of the time, they're all 3 very grindy engines. The Numeron Engine, I think, gave me 2 games today because they just didn't expect it coming. You know, I activated Network and they're just like, why? And I'm like, because it does this. You just OTK them with the Numeron Engine. Eldlich is there for the grind purpose. It's also there because it outs big boss monsters really easily. The Generaider engine is kind of your like heavy going first engine. That's the one you like a lot. But it's just because a lot of people don't know that boss stages is a really, really good card. It's also not once per turn on summoning out a Generaider. You can trigger the trap card to do it again.
Okay. Sick. All right. Well, let's see what your setup is.
Well, we'll go by engines.
Gotcha.
So first we play the 3 boss stage. This, in my opinion, is the best card in the deck. This one gets you 1 Generator and then summons tokens for the rest of the monster zones. So typically you can summon, depending on what your opponent's playing, if you know what they're playing, this is really good. They can Ash it though, and it sucks. But typically you have Lopner, he's your Lone Fire Blossom, so he's like the only normal summon in your deck. Literally the only normal summon you play. He also contribute himself or the tokens or another Generator to summon a Generator from deck. So if you open up with him, you literally just normal turn him into Mardell. You summon and search Mardell. Cool. Because she's your searcher, she'll get you to the field spell or to the trap card. Typically, if I'm playing pure Generator, I play the Condemned Witch, because then you can normal Condemned Witch, search Forbidden Droplet, and then you can turn Condemned Witch into Lopner on your opponent's turn. Ooh. So then you can also still keep playing Generators. Your boss monster for the Generator engine is too hard. He's your Omni-Negate. He's the main one you make. He also has a Dark Claw kind of esque effect to him. Like if your opponent draws a card or adds a card while he's on the field, quick effect, he can force your opponent to send a monster from the field or his hand to the graveyard. That's pretty good. They get to choose, but it still forces.
Oh, they get to choose.
They get to choose, but it still forces. I play double Hela because I like to loop Hela with Har in the standby phase. If you have to discard Hard or use Hard or he's gone. Okay. Hela's the Monster Reborn. Now for the one-of-ones, we play the 1 Mardell. She's your searcher. You only play 1. She becomes a brick if you essentially play more than 1. We play 1 Nidhogg. He's your Solemn Warning. He's just negates summons. We play this guy, a Dove. I can't pronounce his name. He is really good at just getting him out of your hand. He summons Generators from your hand. And then this one came in clutch today. He's I can't pronounce his fucking name either. He's the one that he banishes a card. So he's really good against your back row matchups.
Nice.
And then the honorary Generator is Treus Harkia. This card is insane because all the Generator monsters, like the tokens anyway, are all fairies. So you contribute them for this card. It's a quick effect either in grave or in hand. So the only thing I would have done differently today is I probably would have played Foolish Burial. I didn't play Foolish, I played Call By. I would have played Foolish Burial over it. Getting paid on camera, that's nice. I played 2 boss fights. This is your trap card that gives you your field spell. It activates it from the deck or graveyard. It activates it from the deck or graveyard, then lets your opponent draw a card, which triggers the field spell. So it gets your engine going. Then we play the 1 boss room. Typically I search this off of the Mardell if I've already opened up with the other cards, or I search it off the boss quest, which I'll show you next. This one just lets you, if they try to respond to one of your Generator monster activations, you can turn it into both players draw a card. Then we play 2 boss quests. This is reveal 1 Generator monster and then add 2 Generator cards from deck to hand, and then revealed monster goes to the bottom of the deck. So it's just a good way to get your level 9s out of your hand. Onto the second engine, we played the Numeron Engine.
Numeron.
This thing,
so sweet.
This thing is so underrated because it's just a free OTK. Literally, it's just a free OTK.
If you guys don't know what Numeron does by now, you need to look it up.
Two callings, pretty
awesome.
standard with the 3 networks. The 3 battle faders.
Nice.
Because he does in the battle phase or it negates an attack or something like that. In the battle phase. But he activates your Numeron network from hand when you control no cards, or from deck.
Yeah.
3 pot of greeds, because this deck can do it. I resolved this way too many times today.
Draw 4.
Draw 4. If you like activate network, summon the 4 XYZs, then activate this, you can draw 4 cards. It's stupid. It's really stupid. On to the last part of the engines. We played Eldlich because I like the Eldlich engine, and I really wanted to play Generator really bad today, but I didn't feel like it was good enough on its own for this format, so I put in a relevant engine that kind of helps grind. So we've just played 2 Goldie Boy, not 3. We played the 3 Cursed Eldlins. You should already know what these cards do. We played 3 Sanguines.
Cool, pretty standard.
We played 3 Conks. Pretty standard.
Nice.
We played 2 Hawks.
2 Hawks, awesome.
Could have played the 3rd one, but Hawk never came up today. So, and then I play 1 and 1 of both elixirs because you're playing a 60 card variant.
Yeah.
And both of these help you get into your engine. So you really just want to play stuff that gets into your engines.
Nice.
Now the 2 staples I played was 1 Call By and 1 Terraforming. I would definitely probably trade the Call By in for Foolish Burial. Because Foolish Burial would have came up with Atreus Harkia and stuff a little bit more today. Hand traps, last but not least, we played the 3 Ash. The 3 Valor, 3 Imperm, 3 Nib. We don't want your opponent to play the game.
That's right.
This card way overperformed today. I nibbed almost every match today.
Nice. That's actually really cool.
And Nib's, I think, really good right now. Onto the extra deck, it's pretty standard. We have our Generator tokens because they actually have a real token.
Beautiful.
The 1 Link Spider because you get your Eldlich stuff in the grave. Or Nib, so you can get the token off the field.
Right.
The 1 Phoenix to Link Climb, Unicorn to Link Climb. Appaloosa and Access Code are the last 2 links I played. You play this because if you go Numeron Network first and it's the only thing you open up with, you can just make this with 4 negates.
Which is pretty good. I mean, I've had people scoop off of doing that.
Just Appaloosa with 4 is pretty threatening. And then onto the rest of it is all Numeron. So this is just like your stuff for OTK. We played 2 of each gate because you can always end up using network more than once. Like I've used network twice in 1 game. So and then we played the 1 Chaos Gate. This guy gave me my win in my last game because he came back and he came back and burned for 5,000.
Yes, every XYZ monster you burn for their attack. So you can, if you already made this twice, you're burning someone for like almost 8,000 damage.
It's insane. And he's actually really good. And then last we played the 1 random Gustav Max because you're playing Eldlich. I mean,
well, and the Generators are level 10 too, aren't they?
No, they're level 9s.
Oh, they're level 9s.
They're 9s.
Okay. I can't count.
So I mean, I just played it because it's a flex spot.
Nice.
I played it just in case if I need to try to close out a game with Eldlich.
Nice. Now, the side deck is pretty...
It's pretty generic as far as the format goes. I put in a lot of going second cards because this deck likes to play first, even though you have an inherently good going second engine with like Numeron in there. You still want to have more backup things that allow you to kind of force them to gates so then you can Numeron and just kill them.
Yeah.
So we played the triple droplet, pretty standard. I played triple D barrier. This is also, again, pretty standard. The going second cards, as far as I played triple Regeki, triple Storm, and triple
cool.
Evenly.
It's so weird to see this back at 3 after so long.
It is, but I like it a lot.
It's really nice. Awesome.
I like it a lot.
Well, sick. Hey, thanks so much for the deck profile. You got 4th place today with that mess, which is pretty cool. Love it.
It's random.
It's random, but hey, it got the win. You only had, what, 1 loss today?
1 loss, and that was to Juan, and he took 3rd.
Juan took 3rd. Cool. And what was that loss against? What was he playing?
It was against Dinomorphia, and it was in game 3. I didn't have a way. I was short 1 card from outing the Rexstrom. I needed to out the Rexstrom 1 more time. And I just didn't have the card to do it. I didn't have the card. I was short 1 card to out the Rexstrom the 3rd time. Because he got game 1, I got game 2, and then game 3, it got down to the very wire of right before time was called.
So very well could have gone undefeated today if the RNG was correct. All right. Well, awesome, mate. Thanks so much for your time. And where can people find you on the interwebs?
At my own channel. Glad. Let's see, it's just Glad Dad.
Yeah, it's Glad.
I keep forgetting because sometimes like my streaming name is Glad Dad because Glad Dad was already taken. So
What? That's crazy. Awesome. Well, we'll probably see you again here at the top tables. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, especially to Glad Dad.
my link will be in your bio.
Oh yeah, it'll be in. Check the description. There might be even like a card up here somewhere. We don't know. All right, thanks, dude.